The 2026 Toyota-GR-Yaris and 2026 Honda Civic-Type-R, FL5, represent two different philosophies of speed. While the Civic-Type-R remains the undisputed king of the front-wheel drive, FWD, circuit, the updated GR-Yaris has evolved from a niche rally special into a more powerful, tech-focused monster. Here is the breakdown of how these two Japanese legends stack up for 2026. Performance and powertrain. The most significant update for the 2026 GR-Yaris is the power bump and the addition of a new transmission option. While the Civic-Type-R holds the displacement advantage, the Yaris wins on power-to-weight ratio. The Yaris Edge. With its GR4 AWD system, the Yaris is much faster off the line and more capable in wet or loose conditions. The new 8-speed direct automatic transmission, DT, is specifically tuned for track use, shifting based on brake and throttle input rather than just speed. The Civic Edge. The Type-R is a masterclass in chassis tuning. Despite being FWD, its dual-axis strut front suspension virtually eliminates torque steer, making it more stable and rewarding on high-speed sweeps. Practicality and interior. This is where the two cars diverge most. The Civic is a real car, the Yaris is a rally car. Honda Civic-Type-R. It is a genuine four-seater with a massive 410L boot. The 2026 model retains the iconic red carpet and Alcantara seats. It's a car you can comfortably take on a road trip or use for the weekly grocery run. Toyota-GR-Yaris. The 2026 refresh introduced a driver-centric Cockpit, with the dashboard tilted 15 degrees toward the driver. However, the rear seats remain nearly unusable for adults, and the boot is tiny, Approximate 174L. It's a three-door focused purely on the driver. Tech and features. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. The 2026 GR-Yaris now includes full ADAS suites, pre-collision, lane tracing, etc., which were previously omitted in some Circuit Pack versions. Logger 2.0. Honda's onboard data logger is more sophisticated for track junkies, providing real-time tire friction data and lap scoring via the 9-inch infotainment screen. Pricing approximate. Honda Civic-Type-R starts at approximately $48,090 MSRP. Price has seen a steady $1,000 annual increase due to its collector status and high demand. Toyota-GR-Yaris. In international markets, like Indonesia/UK/Europe, the new model is priced significantly higher than the original, often reaching the equivalent of $45,000 to $55,000 depending on the region and transmission choice. The verdict: which is fastest? From a standstill, the Toyota GR-Yaris wins. Its AWD launch and lightweight make it a point-and-shoot weapon. On a racing circuit, the Honda Civic-Type-R often claws back the lead. Its aerodynamic stability and higher top speed, $272 km/h versus $230 km/h, give it the advantage on longer tracks like the Nürburgring. Summary: buy the Civic-Type-R if you want the best handling FWD car ever made that can also fit your friends. Buy the GR-Yaris if you want a raw, AWD rally-bred machine that feels like a mini supercar on a B-road. The transmission debate: 6-speed MT versus 8-speed DAT. For 2026, the GR-Yaris introduces the GR Direct Automatic Transmission (DAT). Unlike a standard torque converter or even some dual-clutch systems, the DAT uses specialized sensors to monitor brake and accelerator inputs. GR-Yaris DAT anticipates shifts. If you brake hard for a corner, it downshifts aggressively to keep you in the power band for the exit. It is statistically faster around a track than the manual, but some purists argue it robs the car of its rally hero engagement. Civic-Type-R, 6-speed MT. Honda refuses to offer an automatic. The 2026 CTR features a revised, weighted gear knob, 230G, and one of the shortest, most tactile throws in the industry. Its rev-matched control is widely considered the smoothest in the world, making even novice drivers feel like pros. Chassis and suspension engineering. How they put power to the ground defines their character. Honda's dual-axis strut. This is the magic sauce. By separating the steering and suspension geometry, Honda has virtually eliminated torque steer. In the dry, the CTR's front-end grip is so immense that it can often out-corner the Yaris. It uses adaptive dampers that adjust 20 times per second, making it surprisingly comfortable on the highway. Toyota's rally-bred AWD. The GR-Yaris uses a mechanical AWD system with 3 modes. Normal, 60:44 everyday stability. Sport, 30:70 rear biased 4, drifty, fun. Track, 50:50 maximum traction for lap times. The 2026 model also features increased body rigidity, 13% more spot welds and 24% more structural adhesive, making it feel like a solid block of billet steel on the road. Cockpit evolution. The interiors reflect their intended use. The Yaris Rally Cockpit. The 2026 refresh moved the infotainment screen and tilted the dash toward the driver. Toyota even lowered the driver's seat by 25 mm to address the #1 complaint of the previous model, where the seat felt too high. It's functional, plastic-heavy, and built to be used with gloves on. The Civic Red Room. The Type-R is iconic for its bright red Alcantara seats and carpet. The 10.2-inch digital cluster includes a dedicated Plus-R mode display with shift lights inspired by F1. It feels premium, spacious, and much more modern than the Toyota. The final word. The 2026 Honda Civic-Type-R is the better car. It's faster on a high-speed circuit, fits a family of 4, and is a masterpiece of front-wheel drive engineering. The 2026 Toyota-GR-Yaris is the better toy. It's a pint-sized explosion of energy that can tackle snow, gravel, and tight mountain passes with a level of agility the larger Civic simply cannot match.